Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Well, it's not the Weekender Show, is it? What it is, well, it could have been, but we've got no football coming this weekend. Why? There's a certain thing called Christmas Day. I think that's coming up very, very soon indeed. Could be tomorrow. Anyway, hope you all enjoy it because I'll be in work. What more can I say? Christmas Day, New Year's Day, working this year. Dear me. Ah well, it's going to change, and I did say this last year it was going to change. Well, I'll guarantee you 100% it will change next year. So I hope everyone who's at home have loads and loads of family time, putting your feet up, relaxing, singing, well, Christmas songs. No, I doubt that very, very much, but singing some sorts of songs anyway, and bringing back the memories, what you've had over the year. Hope it's been good memories. Mine's been absolutely jam-packed. Some good, some bad. We all have it, ups and downs. But coming to the start of the new year, I just hope that everything is going to be working out just fine indeed. Well, I'm looking forward to a good Christmas myself. Well, I'm there with the service user, aren't I? And I'm sure he's going to have a ball because I tend to look after him a little bit. Anyway, spoil him, that's what it's all about. It is Christmas, it's not mine. Mine will be Christmas when I get home. But I'll be looking forward to it. Not too much to eat now because I need to cut down. How many of you have had all the chocolates already? Dear me, we just get it and we just keep going on and on and on. Anyway, did you see my cake that I won? I don't even know whether I'm going to be eating that one. Absolutely tremendous. It was Lindsay, Delicious by Lindsay, who's moved in downstairs by. I just want to see her cakes to die for. I must admit, you girls out there, if you've got a function coming up, just get in touch with me, Mal, at don'ttexttheline.com. I'm hoping to sort something out with Lindsay. Yes, we're having some sort of deal. I'll be seeing it just in the new year. Early New Year, and we're making arrangements for all our people who support us, followers, see what we can do. It's not set in stone yet, or set in cakes, as they should say, but what a cake I won. Lindsay put up a free raffle prize for everyone who works here in Cornerstones, in Walton, in the office, in my studio, and she let the receptionist come up to me and show me that I'd just won the cake. Wow, fantastic. Thank you very, very much, Lindsay. Thanks to Sheila and Joe, been brilliant in the reception, and all the people who are working around me. Honestly, brilliant people, really family orientated, the whole lot, and that's what I'm used to, I suppose, and that's what I try and bring into grassroots football. Try and be very, very best, trying to bring everyone together. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes, as I say, we have ups and downs, sometimes people walk away, sometimes people come. It's just one of those things, isn't it? That's life, I suppose. We just have to get on with it and manage the best way that we can. And that's what I'm trying to do within grassroots football. So we hope you've had a fantastic season, and obviously you're going to have a fantastic break. You kids, I hope you get everything that you want. Hope Santa is there, doesn't get stuck in your chimney, and he gets there. He won't, he's too clever. And he brings you everything that you've asked for. I can't wait to be meeting up with all the grassroots family once again early in January. And there's something, I think I've got an 18th, if anyone's local to me in Dunlees, in January, early January, if it's allowed to go ahead. It's one of those things. I haven't been to a party or a celebration for quite some time, so it might do me good. But then I've got the football the following day, and then I've got something that's extra special in the evening. So it's a packed weekend from the 8th and 9th of January. Everyone's back from football, and back from the break, back to school, and back to grassroots football, in that order, I suppose. And I just hope that everyone then is on a high and things change, because it's starting to get a little bit tough and rough at the moment. Again, people are starting to worry. So let's just put all that behind us and enjoy your family time while you can. We don't know what changes are going to happen in January. I still don't know. Again, once again, my holiday, I'm just looking to it and thinking, do you know what? Can I really, really be bothered? Can I? It was great when we went away last time, but honestly, the rigmarole, trying to get there. But I'm back. But it's over, and a new one begins in 2022. Yes, 2022. What a fantastic year that's going to be for each and every one of us, I assure you. What plans have you got? What special plans have you got? What are you going to be doing? Where are you going to be moving on to? I'm sure you can let me know, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. What plans have you got for your football team? If we're allowed to go ahead, if we're allowed to go on holiday. It's all ifs at the moment. But, ifs and buts, well, let's just hope 2022 is a relaxing year for each and every one of us. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Now, you may have seen a post that I put up on, I'll just show you my pen by the way, look at this. Talking about Christmas spirit. Look at that. Can you see it? I know you can't on SoundCloud. I'm very, very sorry, but it's a light up pen. I don't know where they got it from actually, but it's doing me the world of good at the moment. I can see what I'm writing. No, it doesn't work like that, but hey, oh, it's one of those. As long as there's ink in there, I don't think there's much ink left by the size of that one, but that's my pen. That's my Christmas pen. That's what I've been using to write little notes down and reminders of what I've got to be doing. But I've got a lot going on in the new year. Just going back to the post that I put up there. Now, many of you might have heard me talking, and he's going to come in on this show. I'm going to make sure that I get him in the new year, along with the managers that I've always promised and been too busy. I'll get you. I really will get you. But I've interviewed him before. He's a referee, and he's at the Jeffrey Humble and a lot at Joe Stone, the older age groups, and he's hardly used to be there when the girls' league was there. He was there every Saturday, and well, not every Saturday because he was working nights. And his name is Tony Mallon, and any one of you who know him, he's a character in refereeing. Honestly, he really is one of my favourites. I remember the first time that I interviewed him, and I put the microphone in front of him and I was talking. He goes, "What are you going to ask me? What are you going to ask me? This is the way he is." And I said, "Well, just go on, we'll ad-lib as we go along, because you're not a referee, so we just get it out here." And he went, "Yeah, go on." So the first question that I asked him happened to be, "Why did you get involved in refereeing?" And he looked at me and he said, "To get away from the wife." That broke me. That finished me. It was just unreal. And he was dead serious. He is a character in a million, I swear to you. And we've been talking, and everything I do, Tony gets involved. He's always there, always cracking jokes, even on the field of play. Honestly, if someone shouts up to him, comes back with a bit of humour, he really is one of these referees that you just got to accept, and you just got to get on with him. And for years, I've been talking about him and saying, I just think he's brilliant. I walk past, I see him refereeing. Honestly, I think the man is genuine, so genuine. And we got talking quite a few times, we always do. And Tony, everything I do, when I was doing a marathon, Tony donated, Tony got involved. When I was doing the 3 peaks, Tony donated, Tony wanted to get involved. You know, we had to back off on things because there was different things going on. He was working on nights. And then when we done the food hamper just the other week at the Jeffrey Humble, he phones me up and he says, "Where are you?" I said, "Jeffrey Humble." He said, "Are you doing this food thing?" He calls it. "Are you doing this food thing for the, do you know what I mean? That's it, that's Tony." And I went, "Yeah, it's for fans supporting food banks, and we paid for all the referees' fees from the Hearts of Gold initiatives on the day, and in turn we're asking all them to donate food." So referees, I'm sure you're all thanking us for paying your fees that weekend. I'm sure you did. Anyway, Tony was getting involved with me, and he just said, "Okay, I'll see you there very soon." Anyway, it's myself, Chris, Colin, and the 2 lads, Jaden, and then Ben come a little bit longer, well, a little bit later on. Jaden and Dan, they were there, they were helping out all day. They were going around having a little collection, and they were talking, watching some football, having a laugh and having something to eat. That's what it was all about, a good little atmosphere all day. And eventually, after the phone call, Tony turns up, comes up with a massive shopping bag, and he says, "Listen, I've been out, I knew what you were doing, I bought some shopping, but some of it's mine. Will you witness this? Because I don't want people to look at me thinking I'm putting all that shopping in my bag, but I'm putting it on the pile. Honestly, he's so funny. And we were going, yeah, what do you want? What? And it was just the way he is. And he felt really guilty that he had to put that shopping there and not all of it, because he was taking something home. And honestly, he didn't have to bring anything, but he did, because he supports, as I say, everything that I've been doing lately, and I can't knock him. The man is 1 in a million. He's genuine. And he was going on telling me a while ago about his toe, how he damaged his toe with a cherry picker. What's a cherry picker? It's that thing that you pick cherries off on the trees. Anyway, you don't know what a cherry picker is. I'm not going to explain it to you, because if you watch the video that I put up on the post, that'll explain everything. So Tony was in work one day, and a cherry picker ran over his toe. To cut a long story short, toe. Anyway, he's got the namesake, if you know what I mean. But he was damaged. He was badly damaged. He was sitting there, and you could see. And the program that he sent me was, if anyone's seen it, it's about, I think it's called the ambulance crew or whatever. It was all hospital, all cases where the crew go out and you've got the cameras, BBC follow them around and take up all the stories. Well, Tony happened to be one of those stories. And you know what? He was telling me about it, and I was yes, no, because I was always busy, always doing something. And you know when things go over your head, and you try to, yeah, listen, and Tony cracks jokes as well. You know, he's just, as I say, he's one of those characters. Anyway, we're talking about cutting a long story short here. We have to cut a long story short, because at the end of the day, Tony was on this programme, and I managed to watch it just the other day. And you know what? It set me back something unreal. It was very emotional. I didn't know. I happened to watch it, and he was always saying, just watch the video about me toe, and how, you know, and I always thought, this is Tony, what a character, it's going to be so funny. And it ended up where Tony has got a sense of humour, brilliant sense of humour, but it wasn't what I expected. And when I looked, it was about his daughter, and I know Tony lost a daughter, and I haven't really, can I say, I haven't had the time really to listen, and it sounds horrible, but you know when people are talking to you and things go over your head and you don't take it in, that's what I mean about it. And this time I watched the video, and it was so upsetting, I couldn't get over it. I really couldn't, and it still gets me now, because it just gives me more the opinion of just how much Tony means to probably the grassroots side of things, and they haven't taken it in. They haven't seen the different side of Tony, and I saw a different side of Tony just the other day, and he's carrying that problem around with his little grandson, who was 7 at the time, who lost his mum, and he had to sit there and tell his grandson, and it was emotional, so emotional. Even the ambulance crew, they were crying, they were in tears, and the music that they put to it and the story they put behind it, you've got to watch it, and it really got me, it really wound me up, and I felt so guilty that I hadn't taken more notice. And to be honest, I'm an emotional person as well, and it takes me to heart, and when I saw this, I was starting to fill up myself. I'll tell you the truth, I really was. So Tony, honestly, what a guy you are. Can't wait to see you back in January. You don't go on about it, mate. And I think we all should take a back seat sometimes. When you people go out there and that referee's on that pitch, the man, yeah, he's a character, and he'll answer you back in probably a humorous way. That's the way he is. But he doesn't deserve the verbal abuse that some of these referees are getting, and he's had it. He really has. When you go out there and what's in his life and what is in a lot of these referees' lives as well, yeah, and coaches and managers and parents, we all don't realise just what the trauma that these people have gone through. So come Christmas, I think we should take a back seat and realise when we go out there next year, early next year, and Tony or any other referee on that field of play, even a coach, manager, respect each other and think what that person could be going through and what that person has gone through, because it really broke my heart, really did. And you know what? We want to do something for Tony, and I'm sure many of you out there will watch that video now have a look on my post and take 5 minutes out just to watch it. And if you don't have a tear in your eye, then I can't help you at all. But it just goes to show we're all a grassroots family. We all want to work together. We all want to stick together. We all want to be a team together. And this has brought it home yet again to me just how close some people can be to you without realising. You know, friendship is unreal. Try and keep your friends, try and keep them together, try and work together and try and listen to them. And that's what I've got to do sometimes, maybe listen a little bit more, because when I watched that, it brought it home to me. But that's grassroots, that's Tony, brilliant character, and I just wanted to say my piece and remind everyone that Christmas is about giving, Christmas is about family time, Christmas is about being together. Not just Christmas, why do we wait for Christmas to be as one? We can all be together, we can all be have great friendships and start realising why are we upsetting people, why are we upsetting the best people around us, why don't we just stick together, be a team and work together. This time last year, I probably had more friends than I have this year, but at the end of the day, you don't know what happens over that year and the way people feel about themselves and feel within themselves. You've got to give them respect as well. And we don't talk enough. We don't get together and tell people what's on our minds. But I'm going to listen a lot more, I swear to you, next year. That is me. My New Year resolution is listen a lot more. And if I can help out, I will, honestly, I promise. I really, really will, because even though some people don't want that, some people just want to work with you and get on with you and don't want to tell you their stories. It's just amazing. We've all got those stories behind us, and some people like to hear them. But when I saw that, and Colin Fulton, he's been messaging me, he was in tears, it broke his heart. And we were working together with Tony. None of us, even Chris, it's got us all, it really has, and it brings it home. And that's all I'm trying to say. So enjoy your family time, enjoy your friendship time. It doesn't last long. We're not on this earth too long, are we? Life's too short. Make the most of it. We don't know what 2022 is going to bring, but let's hope there's a lot of positives, more than negatives. We know there's going to be ups and downs. We know there's going to be a lot of hardship, but there's also going to be new friends coming on board. Make the most of it. Trust your friends as well. The trusted ones are the best ones, I assure you. And let's all just work together. And I'm making new friendships as we speak as well. And especially Rob, honestly, we're going to be working together closely. Watch this space. We've got some things that are lined up that will blow your mind. It really will. And I can't wait to get those side of things on the road. And also, thank you very, very much for the PGMOL, excuse me, who we've gone past the first stage of our t-shirts. Loads of people have been in touch with us, want to order the t-shirts. Yes, you'll get them, but obviously you'll only get them probably just early in the new year. They all expect that, but the orders are piling in. It's the Respect t-shirts, the new ones. Now, I'll just tell you now, it'll have the Respect and the poem on, and obviously no ref, no game on there. But for the likes of the EFL and the PFA new logo, that would be probably taken off, for the simple reason is we can't sell anything that has their names on board. And anything that we make that goes towards Don't Cross the Line, all the t-shirts is to help us out with studios like this, with the work that we're doing on the touchlines, getting more referees involved in things, working closely with referees, young referees, making them relax more if we possibly can, and making them enjoy the world of football when they go out week in, week out at grassroots level. We need to look after them. Okay, here we go. So all that's time for me to do now is to wish you, the viewers, the listeners, to podcasting there as well on SoundCloud. Honestly, you've all been fantastic. Thank you very much for 12 months of viewing me, putting up with me, listening to me, watching me and talking to me and having a chat throughout the year. We're going to be back on New Year's Eve. I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to take a break. I am on this, unfortunately, but I'm not going to take a break in work, and I've got a little bit of family time to try and catch up with if I can. So I just wish you, everyone out there, everyone who's been supporting us over the years, been fantastic. Thank you very, very much, especially to all the referees out there who've been brilliant, and we have a chat there week in, week out, coaches, managers, kids, parents, committees, you name it, all the grassroots family. You've been fantastic. We'll see you on New Year's Eve, where I'll do a nice New Year's Eve presentation for you, just to wish you all the best. But in the meantime, can I just wish you a happy Christmas? Let's just hope that everything goes brilliantly, you have a rest, and you recharge your batteries. We'll be back on New Year's Eve, so put your feet up, relax, be merry, be happy, and let's just hope Father Christmas brings you everything that you asked for. See you on New Year's Eve. Good night. God bless.